So today we are going to talk about all the issues that crop up around maintenance of composting setups, particularly which are based on compost pits. So we've selected a site today where composting has happened on a day-to-day basis for the last almost 7 to 8 years, right? And so we've documented what are the maintenance issues that crop up, so that this helps you to design and construct your composting pits more solidly the first time you do it. So the first thing that happens is, because composting facilities contain a lot of moisture on a continuous basis, the walls begin to become damp. There could be leakages of moisture, and that begins to damage the plastering, outer plastering of the composting pit walls. The next thing that happens is you begin to see some kind of cracks happening if the structure is not strong enough. You can see that plaster bits begin to collapse. In worst case scenario, you can also have structural damage. You can also have the walls cracking and breaking down. These are issues that come up much later, 7 to 8 years in its operation. uh, in places where rodent protection has not been designed properly right in the beginning, you can have rodents eventually burrowing tunnels and going inside the composting facility, and you can begin to see holes. You can begin to see the effects of rodents around the entire facility. This is the civil part of the structure, but later on there are also damage that can happen to the fabricated structures at the composting facilities. This is related to the overall doors, the mesh lid covers and so on, which can break down, they can rust, they can corrode due to long-term usage, moisture, and just the overall environment around the facility. Uh, the other important issue is the shed itself. In some cases, if there are tree covers around the shed, the movement of trees can damage the shed itself, or there can be rusting and various other types of corrosion damage to the shed structure. So you have to keep in mind that when you design your composting facility, you invest well, you design it well, and you set it up well in the beginning so that it goes on for more than 5 to 10 years, and then you would need to do some kind of an overhaul. But you realize that these structural issues are not that expensive, and if you really design everything well, your composting facility can really last you for a long time.